Trim systems can be designed into either the center lines or the steering lines. This video explains and compares these two types of trim system. A centerline trim system simply shortens or extends the length of the center lines relative to the steering lines. When you extend the center lines, this will take slack out of the steering lines. This is known as powering up. When you shorten the center lines, this will add slack to the steering lines. This is known as depowering. Steering trim can do the same thing, except it does it by altering the length of the steering lines. You can directly extend the steering lines for more slack in them. This is known as depowering. You can shorten the steering lines, reducing the slack in them. This is known as powering up. Both systems can do the job of correctly trimming your kite. So what are the practical differences? The click bar with steering trim is a far cleaner looking system. You might think a clean looking system doesn't matter at all, but that is extremely important for safety, especially with beginner to intermediate level kiters. On the click bar, you can easily inspect your lines, which is something you really need to do before launching or relaunching safely. Centerline trim systems tend to be a bit more busy in appearance. This truss bar is a fairly tidy example of a centerline trim, but there are much more messy examples. I've also found the click bar offers significantly improved durability over typical centerline trim bars. I used this bar consistently for 2 years without replacing a single part or line or adjusting any lines. In the past, I typically had to replace the depower lines and safety line extensions a few times a year as soon as they became frayed. There is an important caveat here. With steering trim, the mechanism is hidden from view. So you could get sand in there and not know it. So with the click bar, I always dunk it before I operate the trim system. Steering trim is also more convenient for both taller and shorter users. With steering trim, you never need to reach beyond the depower section. Therefore, this section can be made slightly longer. This suits taller riders with a longer reach. The system can also be quickly tailored for shorter users. You can bring in the stopper and depower. This gives a smaller bar throw or range, making it easier to reach the bar. Plus your trim controls are close since they're on the bar and not beyond the depower section or depower lines. With centerline trim, you can change the length of the depower section to bring the trim system closer, but it's not simple or quick. The centerline trim system has its own advantages. It's slightly lighter in weight in general, depending on the bar you get. And although depower ropes tend to wear out, replacing them is a fairly simple job. Plus, centerline trim bars are cheaper and there are more of them on the second-hand market. Some centerline trim bars also offer adjustable bar width. In this case, the steering line attachments can be flipped to give a steering line spacing of either 42 centimeters or 49 centimeters. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps you understand kite bars a little more. Please do check the links below for more information on trim and stalling.